Harihi Om Satgurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Thank you very much, Nayana. Is Raghav Varshne there? He's going to introduce this class today. I hope he's there, Raghav. Okay, let us. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. We will start today's class with a quiz based on whatever we have learned in the last class. Please don't hesitate to answer, but the quiz master is Swastik today. He will take over from now and he will give the rules, regulation, how to proceed with the quiz. Over to you, Swastik.
Hello everyone. Today I will be conducting a quiz. Sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So first there should be the rules. Do not open your microphone unless and until you are asked to. Answer should be based on knowledge. Lower your hand immediately if you believe you found the answer and reason, and lower immediately once your chance is over or the question is finished. Now we will start with the questions. Question number 1. What did the seekers of self-pleasure take to in order to reach Svargalok? Upanishads, Vedas, Puranas, none of the above.
No one is raising the hand today. Vishwesh. Okay, Vishwesh.
Sir, none of the above.
Is the answer right?
No, sir, it's wrong.
So, anyone wants to take a chance? Shivang. Okay, Shivang.
Sir, Upanishads.
Okay,
Wrong.
I think he was very close.
The answer is Vedas.
Okay. Answer is Vedas, Shivang, because Vedas are far, far before Upanishads. Okay. Vedas, actually, everything encompasses in Vedas. It is the biggest book than Upanishads, smaller books. That's how you understand. Okay. Next, shall I go to next?
Yes, sir. Question number 2. What does Krishna say he will do for the people who practice Nishkama Bhakta? He will not care for them. He will just watch over them. He will take care of their yoga and kshema. None of the above.
Chinmayi. Chinmayi?
Sir, he will take care of their yoga and Krishna.
Krishna
Correct.
is Kshema.
It's Shema, not
Okay.
Krishna.
Yoga is their, basic needs of daily life, and Kshema is the desires. Good.
Okay. Question number 3. What does Krishna say about people who worship other gods? They are oblivious to the fact that they are meant to worship Vishnu. They are meant not worship him. They are worshipping the wrong god, or they are worshipping Vishnu unknowingly.
Nayana raised the hand first.
Sir, they are
Oblivious.
oblivious to the fact they are worshipping Vishnu unknowingly.
This is correct.
Very good. Yes, this is what is said in 9.23. Those who are worshipping other gods also, basically they worship Vishnu only, because Vishnu is the everything.
Number 4. What does Krishna say that people, even when they worship Vishnu, what leads to their downfall? The award for which they ask him, the offerings made to him, the way they worship him, none of the above.
Sharav has raised the hand first.
Oh, sorry, sir. Is it the first one?
Yes, that is correct, Sharaf.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Then next is fifth question.
When we approach Bhagavan, we can ask him for infinite, but not knowing we ask him for finite. True, but infinite is far beyond what people ask, but infinite is far beyond our simple mind's expectations. False, using the same two reasons.
Little difficult question. Daivik, you can answer?
Sir, I think the first one.
Correct, Daivik.
Oh, he's answered correctly.
Thank you, sir.
Like,
Very
no
good.
one believes God can give you like infinite. So that is why like everyone asks for finite.
Okay. They don't believe that Vedas,
don't
what
believe
Vedas say. Okay. Daivik, lower your hand.
Okay, sir.
But no guessworks, okay? Try to answer with what you have understood from the last class.
Okay.
What is one of the reasons why Krishna cannot just give you moksha? You are extensively programmed not to follow moksha. You are the one and only species which can get moksha but refuse to. Only your species can reach God without straying from a path. Take lots of effort to reach God, which can only be done by a human who took enough time from his life and gave it willingly to God.
Okay. Chinmay, just before
These
listening to
two
the...
questions are correct. In
Okay,
this
but
one, two
Chinmay,
answers are correct.
Chinmay, without even listening anything, she has raised the hand. Chinmay, go ahead.
Sir, I think because it takes a lot of rebirths to reach God, and you have to give it willingly to God.
Okay,
Correct.
that's
This is one of the reasons.
wow, that was very quick. Even I had to read through it. Others will get the chance, don't worry.
So can I give the other reason?
Yeah, who is that? Akash.
Sir, you are the only one or one and only species which can get moksha but refuse to.
This is also another answer.
Correct. That is the negative type of answer, that we are not doing it correctly. That is also the answer. One is a positive for moksha, one is negative for moksha. Okay, but both are correct. Good, he has given
Well,
the
like
second and fourth.
the second one is actually the right answer, but the fourth one is actually practical because like you can't be forced to give God time. Because then if you get forced, you'll try to escape from it.
Yeah, that's true. Especially children, if you force something, they will never do it. Okay. Next.
Yes, sir. In verse 9.27, what does Krishna say to Arjuna about his daily life? Just do your life as you should and remember me at every step. Just follow your life. Whatever you do, you should remember and praise me at every step. None of the above.
This is not covered, but let us see what they answer. Arthur is raised hand first.
Sir, third one.
Correct, Arthur.
Whatever you do, you should remember and praise me at every step. Is it
Sir,
correct?
Yes, sir.
Sir, but what I learned was that just do your life and remember me at every step, sir.
This is true, but like this is also another way to reach moksha. You should remember like Vishnu at every step. And you should praise him.
I think it is nearly same. Just do your life, and he has changed whatever you do in your life. So I think the first also is almost same.
Yes.
Good, Chinmay, you pointed out correctly. Yeah.
What does Krishna say you need to do to get liberation or moksha? Focus on your puja and ask for materialistic desires. Focus on your puja and ask God for his answer. Put all your heart into everything you do, especially pujas. Just do what you do.
Okay, let me ask now. Pragnya.
Sir, I think the answer is because on your
First one, huh? Okay, then we will ask Sanjana. What do you think?
Put all your heart into everything you do, especially pujas.
Yes,
Okay.
this is true.
Correct. Because see, we have not completed the 2.28. Today we will do it. It is called as Karma Yoga. Whatever you do with 100%. If you are attending the class, 100%. And
So put like everything you do, just do it with passion. Because
exactly.
because God always listens to like what you're doing, like what's going through your mind.
What was Ishita's answer? Ishita, what answer you wanted to give?
Sir, the third one.
Oh, so you're also right. Put all your heart into everything you do. Now, especially pujas. No one, children.
I was about to tell that also.
Chinmay, wait. So, children, for you, puja is your karma is your what? Studies, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So, at the age of studies, you put your heart into it. Or if you are doing Bharatanatyam or singing or badminton, you put your heart into it. Okay?
Sir, another thing is I actually do music. I play keyboard.
Yes. So whatever you do, you put your heart into it. That's what is the Bhagwan
So
is saying.
I also play keyboard.
Very good.
So
Okay.
even I
Next.
play keyboard sometimes.
Good.
Thank you
Good.
to everyone who participated. I hope you all learned something from this quiz. I also thank Sachin sir for giving me this quiz. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next time I want one more person. There are only few more verses remaining. I think if I'm not wrong, only 4 verses. Who want to take the next time? 4 verses.
Sir, can I take one?
Not one. You have to make quiz. Ishita, only 4 like this 4 questions, 5 questions you will make.
Sir,
Okay?
like for 9th chapter only, whole chapter.
9th chapter. You have to make a quiz. Okay?
Sir, full chapter.
Not full, only 4 to 5 last verses. 31,
Okay.
32, 33, 34. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Good. So now let us first know that what is Diwali. Actually, this was a topic given to someone, but maybe next time he'll present. And especially Dhanteras, which is coming. The first day of Diwali is Dhanteras. People generally think getting a lot of ornaments or gold or money to home is Dhanteras. But the real story is Lakshmi actually, because of the curse from Durvasa Rishi, Indra lost Lakshmi. And when you don't have Lakshmi, you can't sustain. You can't carry on as a king. So Indra was pushed away from his throne by the Asuras. And after the Sagar Manthan, out of the, if I remember correctly, out of the 14 things, one came Lakshmi. This is the day when Lakshmi has come out of the churning. And that's why they celebrate Dhanteras. Also, Dhanteras means joy or abundance within you. On this day, if you are happy, you will be happy for whole year. And if you carry sadness within you, you will carry sadness for the whole year. So you choose rightly. You choose Lakshmi or the happiness or joy within you. For the whole year, you will be joyful. Okay, that is the meaning of Dhanteras. Then comes the next day is the Choti Diwali, Naraka Chaturdashi. Then Big Diwali or Lakshmi Pujan. And I think 2 more days is Govardhan Puja and Bhaiya Dooj. 5 days of Diwali. Celebrate well, children. Celebrate with safety. Firecrackers, if you're burning, precaution should be taken. Listen to the elders, be with the elders, because we don't want any injuries to anyone here. Okay?
I think that we should not wear the nylon cloths or any.
Yeah, if you don't burst the firecrackers, far better for the nature, for the family, for yourself, everyone. Okay?
Sir, for us, they didn't even give that many holidays, just 2 holidays.
Chinmay wants to become IIT, no? So you have to study a lot. What to do?
Sir, I didn't want to become IIT, sir.
You're studying from now only, no?
Don't know, sir. Bye.
Don't talk about that. Forget it. 2 days you enjoy. Chinmay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The summary
Sir,
on
we
to
were
the
supposed to only get 1 day holiday, but now we have 3.
yeah, 1 day or 2 day, that whole 24 and 24, 48 hours you can enjoy. Okay. No one is going to stop you. So can you tell me, we will revise verse 1 to 3. Chinmay, what does it say? Pragnya. What does 1, 2, 3 say? Utsav. Aditi. Atharv. Atit. It's the most simplest thing. 1, 2, 3. Akash.
Sir, I was absent, sir.
Sir, may I?
Okay.
Sir,
who
1,
is-
2, 3 are numbers, sir.
Sir, can I? Sir, this is
Okay.
Atit. Can I?
Atit, yeah, go ahead, Atit.
Sir, in the first verse and all, Lord Krishna will tell that this is the greatest secret, this is the greatest knowledge, and I'll share it to you. It's a very big secret and it's the greatest knowledge.
Fantastic, Atit. Very good. So you remembered correctly. The name of this chapter is what?
Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga.
Yes, it is the king's secret. It is a secret of secret. That's what Krishna says, like a magician. Whenever a magician plays some magic, he will try to show different things, grab your attention. Now coming to the next, who will volunteer for the next verse?
Sir, I will.
Okay, Swastik, go ahead. Tell 4 to 10.
So from 4 to 10, Krishna basically explains that this world is within me,
Okay.
but I am not within everyone.
Okay, that is one thing he explained.
Yes.
Then the very difficult to explain about the real God, which is not seen.
Brahman.
Brahman.
He explains Brahman.
See, the Brahman is different and Brahman is different. Okay. So what he tries to explain by saying the examples of space. Space is there within you, outside you, everywhere. But can you touch the space? Can you smell the space? Can you dirty the space by throwing something? No, space doesn't get anything. So God is
Sir, if you move anything, it just covers space.
exactly. So space is there. We call beyond Earth. What do we call? Space only. So space is so vast. Yes,
Sir,
sir.
we can go on the rocket and spoil the and come.
Correct. So space is so vast. Same thing in your head also space, body also space. So he was explaining that space example. And he was giving attributes to the attributeless. Properties to something which cannot give any property, Brahman. Through different examples. Now, who will volunteer for 11 to 14? Akash? Try. It is the different types of worships. How people are worshipping in different ways. And then more extending from 16 to 20, which we have done last class and before that class, how people forget and unknowingly they worship some other gods, but finally you come to Bhagwan Vishnu only. So it is all about bhakti. Bhakti is explained in the 16 to 20. Also it extends from 21 to 26. We have seen different kinds of bhakti. Can anyone just say this slide? Manda Bhakti, Madhyam Bhakti, Uttam Bhakti.
So can I say?
No, give someone else chance.
Can I say?
Okay, sir.
Okay, Vishwesh.
Okay, nice.
Sir, can I say, sir?
Okay, Chinmay, you want to say? Okay, you explain.
Sir, Mand
Manda.
Bhakti. Mand Bhakti. God is the mean.
Correct.
The people think God is the a meaning of everything.
Oh, no. People generally, when you go to temples, you see, you give some money, put in the hundi, ask for your wish. So you make God as the means to get your wish fulfilled. That is Manda Bhakti. Manda means,
What can I tell?
who is that? Nayana. Okay, Nayana.
Manda Bhakti means like you're taking the God as a medium to get something you want.
Okay, so you are selfish or selfless?
Selfish.
Sir,
Selfish.
Correct. So anytime you are selfish, you are having a Manda Bhakti, lowest Bhakti.
So that means we are using the God as a wishing well, sir.
Exactly.
sir, It's like you're thinking God is nothing but something that grants you wishes.
Correct.
Just you take God as like a tool.
Yeah, tool. And when you finish with that, you keep the God
And if you finish
aside.
with that, you just put God aside. You just don't care.
Yeah, you cover
You just go on with your life.
you cover the doors and say, okay, now my work is over. And next time when you have problems, again open the doors. That is called Manda Bhakti, and which we see very regularly. So children,
Sir, what is selfish?
that is very good. You don't know, then it is very good. You should not know also. If you don't know selfish, then it is very good, Anvit. Let us keep it like that. Madhyam Bhakti. Madhyam Bhakti. Can Nayana explain, or Chinmay, you want to explain what is Madhyam Bhakti?
Sir, people, but they don't know that there is much more beyond than just the figure of the God. They
Hmm.
think that God is the end of the world, and this is Madhyama Bhakti. This is the upper stage of
Next stage of Bhakti. So you are right in a part, but God is the end means they don't want to see anything else than that this is the Ishvara, Shiva, Vishnu. They see God in one form or multiple forms. So for them, this is the end of everything. But what is the best Bhakti? What can be the best Bhakti? Anyone?
Sir, it's the
Uttama Bhakti.
Okay, Sharo,
Uttama Bhakti.
Sharo, why you think Uttam Bhakti is the best and how to get it?
Because you don't know, you don't say that you're materialistic to get something. You
Okay,
are not either saying that God is this much. You believe that you are only God.
fantastic. Yeah. So,
God is within you, and the
yes,
way to attain it, I don't know, sir.
that I also don't know. We are all learning, isn't it?
Yes.
We are all going from a Manda Bhakti, Madhyama Bhakti, and finally, I am sure we all will reach to the Uttam Bhakti.
Sir,
Let
I
us-
think that to attain Uttama Bhakti, you have to believe that God is within us
Hmm.
and try and see the God as an energy, a formless energy, sir, not a form. Um, God doesn't have any face, body, or anything. He is
Sure, you're right.
everywhere.
Fantastic. We have learned this in 12th chapter that
Sir,
God.
I know now what is selfish.
Huh. Okay. Finally, you got to know what is selfish. Okay. What is it? Can you tell in very short?
To think about only myself.
So you know what is selfish and you will not become like that, right?
No, I'll not become selfish.
Very good. So now this was the basic thing about bhakti, which is also described in 12th chapter, which we already done, if you remember. And here he again explains that, and during the next verses, he will explain more. Now, this is a very beautiful story about Dhruva. And again, bhakti is completely flowing through Dhruva. And it was going to be told by Nayana. Go ahead, Nayana.
Namaste. My name is Naina. Today I'll be narrating the story of Bhakta Dhruva. So next slide, please. Who is Dhruva? Dhruva was born to Maharaja Uttanapada and Maharani Suliti, and his father Uttanapada was married to.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you not do that, because it is I think that sound is come. Just keep it down. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Maharaja Uttanapada was married to another lady, like a princess named Suruchi, and she had a child named Uttama. So next slide. Why did Dhruva do tapasya? So one day Uttama was sitting on Uttanapada's lap, and Dhruva also wanted to sit on his father's lap. Suruchi insulted him by saying that it's not your place because you were not born in my womb. Dhruva was crying and he goes to his mother Suniti. He tells what happened, and Suniti says the only one who can help you is Lord Narayana. So next slide. Narada's advice. Dhruva, after that, Dhruva asks, where can I find this? Where can I find him? Where can I find Narayana? Suniti tries to pacify him, like, no, no, don't. He's everywhere. But Dhruva was a very determined child, and he seeks permission to leave for tapasya. And his mother allows him to go to tapasya. On his way through the forest to find Narayana, he meets the sage Narada. Narada teaches him the Narayana mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Next slide, please. Dhruva's tapas and Narayana's boon. Dhruva starts his meditation on Narayana mantra, and this child is very, very dedicated to his Lord Narayana and goes without food or water for 6 months. His tapasya shakes the whole heavens, and the heavens Indra and the other devas go to Lord Vishnu and says, we know that you are pleased, so please appear in front of this child, or else we all are shaking, the heavens are shaking very badly. So Vishnu understands that they have understood his bhava and says okay and appears before Dhruva. Dhruva praises Vishnu through the Dhruva Stuti. Narayana grants Dhruva a permanent place in his own lap, the sky. Dhruva returns to his kingdom and becomes a king at the age of 6. He rules for many, many years and justly, and he attains the Dhruva Pada at the end of his life. And after this, we can know him as the Dhruva Tara or Dhruva Nakshatra, and as Narayana's boon, he had got a permanent place in the sky. So now he is known as Dhruva Nakshatra or Dhruva Tara. Dhanyavadam.
Excellent, Nayana, very nice. The so much bhakti, whenever you have bhakti, you will get mukti. So here, Dhruva example is that he becomes one with Narayana. Narayana is all encompassing. The entire stars, Prithvi, space, everything is Narayana. So Narayana gives him a place in himself. This is like Jiva Ishvara Aikyam. Okay, let us march ahead. One more story of Shiva Gange by Chinmay. Over to you, Chinmay.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, good evening, everybody. My name is Chinmay. Today I'll be explaining Shiva Gange Betta. Shiva Gange Betta. In this hill, there are so many places to see. You can go everywhere. It was really hard to trek over there too. And one of the places I saw wondered me. It was a Shivalinga which turns ghee into butter. So in this process, ghee turning into butter, the pujari rubs the ghee on top of the Shivalinga, and then it magically turns into butter. I have seen this. I have seen this in real life, and it is really wondrous and so magical to see. Sir, backslide, sir. It is very magical to see. And whenever I have tasted it, and it tastes not like the butter from Amul or something. It tasted very good and really nice butter. I don't know because I've never had butter like that. That was the first time me having. And then they did the puja with
kumkum water and turmeric water, and they had rice milk, shavke, and then they gave it in a cup, and I eated it. It tasted good. So next slide. In this hill, this hill is really big. It is a wondrous place to go trekking, and you can see a lot of animals like monkeys and a lot of monkeys. And one of the places is this Nandi. The legend says if you wish, sorry, this not sir. Sir, I forgot to kick. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing.
Sorry, sir. So this hill is really big, and one of the places you'll see is one of the underground waters, sir. It's like water. It is underground water. It has water, and the legend says if you touch it, if you wish for something to be like successful, if you touch it, it will happen. But if you don't touch it, it will not happen. The thing is that some people's hand is really small, so I don't believe in this because you can't actually see how much, because some people's hand is big and some people's hand is small. So, but I think this isn't like a legend. It isn't. It is just a myth because it is very like on this thing.
It is a
So there,
story.
yes, sir.
Hmm.
But then there is a lot of like nice places, viewing areas, and the temples over there have a lot of energy. I felt the energy the moment I stand over there. You can go visit over there. It is a place with nice weather. If you go, it is really beautiful looking, and you have a lot of places to be there, and
Good.
so you will be able to see nicely. So thank you.
Thank you, Chinmay. Thank you for that beautiful story of Shivaganga. It is near Tumkur. It is in near Bangalore, from Bangalore 120 kilometers. So in the last time, we saw the three types of worships. The Bhakta will worship God in different ways, Rajasic, Tamasic, but the real worship is that you see God within yourself. That's what we learned in the last chapter. Padma also said this verse 26, which says, you can go to Lord, do not have to have a lot of gold ornaments or do not have to have a lot of fruits and everything. Whatever you can offer, it may be a small patram, like a leaf, pushpam, a flower, phalam, a fruit, or toyam, a water, little bit of water. Whatever your real bhakti from inside says and what you can do with full heart, you should take. For them only, Bhagwan will give, accept it, but this should be done with what? Pure mind, which you all children have. And we saw how motive is important than the action. Shriram also explained. I think Shriram, did you explain the 27th verse? Is Shriram
No,
there?
sir. No, sir. I did not attend the last class. So can I explain it now?
Okay, then let Madam, can you take over for the chanting and then let Shriram explain the verse.
Okay. Hari Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Yat karoshi yadashnasi, yat johoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. Yat karoshi yadashnasi. Shriram, can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am. Yat karoshi yadashnasi.
Yat johoshi dadasi yat
यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत्
यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय
यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय
तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्
तत्पुरुष्व मदर्पणम्.
See here in this, let me explain a few transliterated how we have to read this. See, on O, any vowel, you have a bar on top of that. That means it is a long vowel and you have to elongate it. And there is yes, there is a dot below yes. That means you have to say it as she. Yat karoshi. Okay. And then yat karoshi, yad ashnasi. Again, there is a hyphen-like thing on yes. That is yad ashnasi. See, there are two shakaras, Shankara shakara and Shenmukha shakara. How do you say Shenmukha? That is what is shown in the yat karoshi, Shenmukha sha. Whereas yadashnashi is Shankarasha. When you get Shankara Shakara, the origin of the sound in our mouth is different places. One is palate, another is somewhere near our what do you say, the kantha. Okay, so this one you have to ensure one on top is the Shankara Shakara and the dot below yes is Shenmukha Shakara. See, same thing you see in Yajjuhoshi. Okay, yes, there is a dot below yes, that is Shenmukha Shakara. Whereas, yes, you don't have either a dot or above or below, nothing is there, Dadasi. Yes, I without any marked thing is Sakara, Dadasi. Yajjuhoshi, Yatkaroshi, you have Shenmukha Shakara. And then Yadashnasi, you have Shankara Shakara. Again, same yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat purushva. Again, there is yes, there is a dot below. Okay, yeah, this is we have to learn and be careful while you are following the transliterated version. Okay, now you explain. Hari Om.
Madam, we will chant together.
Oh, okay, okay. Yat karoshi yadashnasi. Yajjuhoshi dadasi yat. See, one of the members said Yajjuhoshi is not elongated. Okay, it's a short vowel. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya. See, ya also is a after ya is short vowel. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya. Tat purushva madarpanam. Okay. You can explain? Yeah.
Okay. So in this verse, Bhagwan says that whatever you do, yat karoshi, that means whatever you do, whatever you eat, yat ashnasi, whatever you offer, yat jahoshi, whatever you give, yat dadasi, and whatever tapa you do, yat tapasyasi, dedicate that to me as an offering. So in this, yeah, so whatever you do, you should dedicate to that as an offering to Bhagwan. So in our life, what we can do is whatever we do in our day, from the starting to the ending of the day, we should dedicate that full 100% to Bhagwan. So this is what Bhagwan says in this verse.
Thank you. Very nice. So that means work as worship. Then you will not feel the pain of any work. You will feel pleasure. So a farmer works whole day from morning till evening. He will not feel any pain in the back, in the neck, or during work. he will be happy because he's doing it for Lord himself. A potter who sits for hours to make a single pot, he also feels happiness. Same way, if you keep your things properly at your desk while you are studying, because in the puja area, you always, God is there. That's what you keep things very nicely clean. Same way for children, puja is nothing but your work, your studies. So try to keep your desk clean. Try to keep your room clean, because then only you will get that positive vibration. During festivity, that's what we are learning. These festivities which we celebrate is to understand that the positiveness comes by throwing out all negative. So Diwali celebration starts with cleaning of the house, isn't it? So also after that, you only likes to give laddu for Ganapati or modak. But if you can't give that, whatever you have, like in some customs, they only give bamboo shoots in Meghalaya and all that, where bamboo is grown well, they give bamboo shoots. So God says, whatever you offer to me also in the form of a small bamboo shoot or laddu or lot of things, it's going to be worshipped, going to be accepted. So children, you might be having a simple warm soup to drink, or you might be having your plate full of fruits and vegetables or food. Whatever you eat, whatever you accept inside, the God is within you. So accept with fulfillment, happiness, and always pray before you take in. Then more he says is tad dadashi. If you are giving to someone, if you are giving even simple food, you are giving too many things. But if you give with fulfillment, if you give with your heart, it will be accepted by Lord himself. Same with tapas. This all will come in 17th chapter, Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. A tapas, yogi does tapas. If he's sitting on the bank of river, he is sitting in the Himalayas, he does for 1 hour or 1 day or 1 year. If he does with full heart, it will be accepted. With this, we will come to the correction, pronunciation of our last shlokas in the competition. Over to you, madam, for next whatever time you can.
Okay. See, children, as you can see on the screen, you should learn to how to pronounce all these alphabets while you are following the transliterated version.
Excuse me.
A as fun, A as father, that is elongated. That is, you are going to get a bar on top of A. All vowels, a bar on top means you have to elongate, father. Whereas fun, it is short vowel. Like that, E, feet, pool. Okay, like that you have to follow it about the vowels. Then about the consonant, it says ka, kha. Not this, sir, the previous slide. Yeah. Ka, kha, ga, gha. See, GA is ga and GHA is gha. That is Mahaprana, aspirated one. You have to breathe out, or you are throwing air from inside. That is gha, aspirated one. Then cha, cha, ja, jhanya, ta, tha. See here, ta, tha, da, dha, na. All these, see, you have that da is DA, whereas DHA is dha. Na, N, there is a small dot below. That means it is na, hana, jhana, like that. It is said thunder, like that. And then ta, tha, da, dha, na. See, there is a difference between tha and da and da. Okay, that is DHA, dha, I mean dha and dha. If there is a dot below D, then it is ta, tha, da, dha, da, dha. There is no dot below D, then that is ta, tha, da, dha. Both are Mahapranas, aspirated ones, but if dot is there, it belongs to the da varga, ta, tha, ta varga. So then na, you see there is only na, no dot below. This dot below n is na. Without the dot it is na. Then pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. And there is okay, I will explain later. Ya, ra, la, va, sha, sha. Yeah, see this sha, sa is sa, and then sha is, there is a something like apostrophe on yes on top of it. Then that is shankara shakara. That is sure. That's what you say. And then shakara is a dot below it. You have to, you see, in the competition, I found these are not followed very well. So you have to focus on these transliterated pronunciation. Then you have ha, that is okay. Ksha is KS. See, there also dot below. Ksha is a conjoined letter of K and Shakara, Shenmukha Shakara. That's why it is written Ksha is a yes, there is a dot below yes. Then Gna is, anyway, that is all easy. Then if there is one yes, that is, you have to think and you have to pronounce and you have to realize that there is short vowel akara while explaining or splitting the word shloka. Okay, then double s is akara, that is long vowel, elongated akara. Then in case of aha, here it is not shown. They are going to give dot above it. Dot above
Madam,
it.
aha is here, no? Shall I highlight?
Aha is there, but yeah. Yes, sir.
Sorry, why it's not highlighting? Just a minute.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here.
They have written, yes. AM. A dot on M means it is the fifth letter of the Panchama Varga, that is Panchavargas. Ka, cha, ta, ta, pa. In the Varnamala, you must have learned all this. Ka, cha, ta, ta, pa. The fifth letter is represented by M with a dot on top. And then aha is a H dot under H. That means it should be pronounced as aha. Okay. You cannot say Rama like Hindi. You cannot say that. You must pronounce it as Ramaha.
Sorry.
Arjunaha, Krishnaha, Bandhanaihi, like that. Next class, I will make another slide how to pronounce with Visarga. That Visarga is aha. How to pronounce Visarga with kaha, kaha, kihi, kihi. Like that, I'll quote some words with that so that you can understand how to pronounce. Like Bandhanaihi also, they have given H with a dot below. And in the verse 29, Priyaha, that also is given H under dot. But the previous swara or the vowel will tell you how to pronounce that Visarga. Like Karma Bandhanaihi, that before that you must have got that AIH. And Priyaha is, you are getting A before H means it is Priyaha. These are all indicate the different cases, like a locative case, instrumental case, that is Vibhakti. Okay, I think this is, if you concentrate and focus on these, you can chant better. You are all trying very well. I really appreciate you all. So I want you to be little more perfection towards we have to work out. Okay, yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Next class we'll take in much depth.
Yeah, okay.
So with this Akash, I think today we can do Akash's verse and then we end. Okay. Go ahead, Akash.
Shubha Shubha Palai Shubha Shubha Palai Revam Mokshase Karma Bandhanaihi Sannyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimukto Mamupaishyasi Shubha Shubha Palai Revam
Shubha Shubha शुभफलैरेवम्
मोक्षसे कर्म बन्धनैः
मोक्ष्यसे कर्मबन्धनैः
संन्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा
सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा
विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि
विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि
शुभाशुभफलैरेवम्
शुभाशुभफलैरेवम्
मोक्षसे कर्म बन्धनैः
मोक्ष्यसे कर्मबन्धनैः
संन्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा
सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा
विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि
विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. In the previous verse, we saw Krishna advising to dedicate every action of yours to God. And here he is telling the benefit out of doing so. The verse goes like this. Shubha Shubha Phalairevam Mokshase Karma Bandhanaihi Sannyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimukto Mamu Paishyasi. This verse points out the results of Nishkama Bhakti and Sakama Bhakti. Each of your karma, every puja that you do, can give you two forms of punyam. One is the materialist punyam, like lot of money, lot of people around, good house and such other materialist advantages. Similarly, going to Svarga is also materialistic punyam. Thus, your puja can produce materialistic punyam both here or hereafter. The very same puja can give spiritual punyam too. Because of spiritual punyam alone, you are born in a culture where spirituality is there, Shastram is alive, Acharyas are available, spiritually oriented parents, and getting an opportunity to study the Shastram is spiritual punyam. In fact, even to be born a human being is because of punyam. To get a desire for moksha is a spiritual punyam, and to get association with Guru is spiritual punyam. Thus, puja can give you any one of these two punyams. But you cannot ask for both. You cannot say, I want both. You have to choose one of the two. A Nishkama Bhakta converts all the puja into spiritual punyam, and therefore he renounces. He is not interested in material punyam, and of course, he is free from material papam also. And therefore, Nishkama Bhakta transcends both punyam and papam. So, Shubha Shubha Phalairevam Mokshyase. So Arjuna, you will be freed from Shubha Phalam, Punya Phalam. Here, Punya means material Punyam, and from Ashubha Papaihi, from Papam also you will be free. If you are doing Nishkama Bhakti, Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam, even if there are pronunciation mistakes, Bhagwan will correct it and listen to it. And therefore, for a Nishkama Bhakta, even violations of rules will not produce Prathavyaya Papam. And he does not seek materialistic punyam also. Therefore, he transcends both. Krishna says karma bandhanaihi. Both punyam and papam are bonds only. Because both of them keep a person within punarapi jananam and punarapi manaram cycle. Krishna also gives a title to Nishkama Bhakta or Karma Yogi. What is it? Sannyasa Yoga Yuktatma. He is both a sannyasi and a yogi. He has got sannyasa and also yoga. What does it mean? Sannyasa means renunciation. Karma Yogi is associated with renunciation because he is able to renounce his materialistic desires and use the puja for inner growth. And therefore, the Kama Tyaga makes him a sannyasi without kashaya vastram. Krishna said in the 6th chapter, Anashrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti aha sasanyasi cha yogi cha naniragnirna chakryaha. If we drop the anxiety regarding the materialistic things, it is a great renunciation. Insecurity has nothing to do with possession. It is a problem of the mind. It is something to do with the mind and not what you have. Because a person with minimum wealth can feel secure, and a person with maximum wealth can feel maximum insecure. The Nishkama Bhakta knows this fact, and therefore he has got Lord to give him the sense of security, and therefore he is not bothered about that. Therefore he has got sannyasa. Then why is he called yogi? Why do we say that he has got yoga? Yoga here refers to action. He is associated with the action, and at the same time he is not associated with materialist desires, and therefore he is called sannyasa yoga yuktatma. He is interested more in the inner growth. And what will happen to him? Vimuktaha. He will soon become liberated. Such a Nishkama Bhakta, such a Karma Yogi will become liberated. How Karma Yogi does not directly get liberated, but via Jnana Yoga Vimukta Bhavati. So he will get purity of mind. Then he will get desire for Vedanta, Vichara. Then he will get a Guru. Then he will get Jnana. Thus, Sattva Chitta Shuddhi, Guru Prapti, Jnana Prapti Dvara. By this route, he will become liberated. And then what will happen? Mamopayashyasi. Having liberated, he merges into me. He becomes one with me. What do you mean by merger? Merger is dropping the misconception that the Lord is away from me. And how do you drop any notion or misconception? By knowledge. So Mamopayashyasi, he will attain me. Thank you. Hari Om.
Okay. Thank you so much. In details, you have gone through the 28th verse, but because it is 9:15, before that, I would like to